Patricia. Right, Patricia, you've got a long list. Tell us.
I have. I did start arthritis when I was around 33, and it started in the base of my neck here.
Right,
I've
okay.
got 2 digits here, really bad in my neck.
Okay.
Then, of course, it went to my hands,
Right, okay.
then to my toes, then
Right.
to my ankle, then to my knee,
Right.
and now it's gone into my shoulder.
Right. Now, all of that can go. Isn't that amazing? All of, and you've had it since you were 33. Right, all of that can go. Now, we're going to start on the neck, okay? We're going to start on the neck because that's been like that for a long time, hasn't it?
Too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, and you can see how she's holding the neck. It doesn't look quite right, does it? You can see there's something not quite right there. Right, okay. And what's your name again?
Patricia.
Patricia. I should remember that. That's my mum's name.
Oh.
All right. So we're gonna work at the head and go all the way down, releasing all this stuff. Now, most of this work that's now going to be done is I'm going to be releasing toxins in the body. All right. So what happens is the world out there now is not a pure, pristine earth that it used to be. Yeah, it's not. You've got lots of sprays on the food, you've got car fumes, you've got chemtrails in the sky. They are real, that's not conspiracy theory. Go Google CIA, UK government. When I was over there, it all came out when I was over there. Here, you talk chemtrails, people think you're a bit of a, you know, loopy-loop, but no, it's happening. They're putting particles into the air for us to breathe in. It's not good. Right. It's not as bad here as the UK though at the moment, I have to say. Right, so let's start with this healing. Right, so lots of pollutants out there in our world, on our food. Air fresheners, products you use to clean the home with, all of that is having a toll on our system. Within your body, the major detox organ is your liver. Your liver's here. It's in here. It's quite a big size. And the blood passes through the liver, and as it passes through the liver, it will pull out any impurities. Some of those impurities go to the gallbladder to come out in the feces. Some of those impurities go to the kidneys to go out in the urine. Yeah? And some days there's too much. If you've had any alcohol whatsoever, the liver can't cope with any of the toxins. Yeah? It struggles. And so those toxins end up being stored in the intracellular space. It's the space around the cells. Now, if that stuff then penetrates the cell wall, then you can have a serious illness. You can have a cancer. Yeah? If that stuff, that toxin penetrates the cell wall. So your body's intelligence system sends the stuff first to the places in your body that is furthest from your vital organs, your brain, your heart, lungs, liver. It's going to send them away, and so it sends them into your toes. So for you, it was your neck first, where possibly there was already some damage, and so it went where there was damage. Then, furthest point, extremities, toes, and after it had done their hands. All right. So I can be pretty sure that all this is in your system is toxins. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and so the work that's being done is to start releasing these toxins for Patricia. We can do this energetically. We can also do it with the purple powder. Purple powder is designed to give you energy, but as more energy comes in, you will start releasing toxins. Yeah, I don't have any makeup on tonight. That's not deliberate. I have no idea where I put my makeup back. But you have a close look at my face. I am 56. Have a close look at my face with no makeup on. Look at the quality of my skin. I'm doing something right, and it's that purple powder. That's what it is. And I drink good quality water. I have a water ionizer. Now, clapping is a dispersal of energy. Now, Patricia, what's happening for you? Can you feel energy? No, any warmth, any tingling anywhere? No? Cool. Okay. So the first work has been around Patricia's head, and now they're working on the neck. One of them just said, "Oh, goodness me." All right, now this is some very important science was done by a guy called Bruce Lipton, and Bruce Lipton is here in Auckland next week.
24.
so next week, is it a Thursday? Where is he at?
I don't know, because you
All right.
show got changed from 24.
That's right, that's right. So he's at there's a group of alternative or complementary medical practitioners that have brought this guy over to do this talk, Bruce Lipton. Now Bruce's best-selling book is called The Biology of Belief. He talks about how your beliefs affect your biology, really good book. But there's a really good free clip of film on YouTube called The Most Important Hour of Your Life. Watch that, okay? Because he proves the existence, he proves that you're a spiritual being, and he wasn't spiritual until he did the science, and the science took him into spirituality. So it's pretty cool. And what he talks about is how when they take the stem cells, or the fetal cells, so stem cells and fetal cells are exactly the same. If they're in utero, then they're fetal cells, and if they've come out, then they're stem cells. Stem cells can be put into a petri dish, and the same batch of stem cells can grow muscle in one petri dish, fat in another, and bone in another. Isn't that amazing? Yeah? Yeah, so if the environment is right for the cells can perform differently. And that's what they're going to do with Patricia's neck, is they're going to work on changing the environment so it's less acidic and more alkaline. Remember your pH at school? pH of 7 is somewhere middle of the road, isn't it? And so one of the things that science tells us is cancer cannot exist in an alkaline environment. It can't. So if you can change the pH of the body's chemistry, you can cure cancer. But again, there's no money in that, is there? So we're not really studying that anymore. How do you change the pH of your body? Eat food, real food, like Grandma and Granddad did. Ignore processed food. Get rid of it. It looks like it come out of a factory, don't eat it. Yeah? And learn to meditate. You could have a really good diet. If you're stressed in here, you're running around like a headless chook, your body's going to be acidic. So learn to meditate. If you want some good stuff on meditation, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's probably right up there now. Or there's a guy called Genpo Roshi. He teaches a process called Big Mind. That's good as well. Now, any sensation yet for you in your neck?
It's a little bit easier.
Feels a bit easier?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Not tight, you know.
Yeah? Oh, that's good. Okay. So your body, your cells listen to... You've got like a radio station playing in here, yeah? And they listen. So if you're saying, I hate my job, I hate my life, guess what's going to happen to your body? You're going to get sick. And we often get sick to avoid things in life we don't want to do. But if you love your life, if you're really doing something really fulfilling and you can't wait to get out of bed in the morning, you're all looking at me as if you don't know what that feels like anymore. All right? So if you don't feel like that, you've got to make some different choices, guys. You've got to, this is your life. Your life. Nobody else's. You get to choose. Start making different choices that you feel happier about, and your health will improve. No two ways about it. Now, when there's an energy in the block, it's about seeing things from all sides. So Patricia, I want you to say, I see things from all sides. I see things from all sides. Yep.
I see things from all sides.
Yep. And again.
I see things from all sides.
And once more.
I see things from all sides.
Right, now just try turning your neck and see how that feels.
Much better.
Much better.
Normally I can't go past that.
Yeah. Cool. And there's still more you can get out of there. Okay. Now you mentioned this shoulder as well. Yeah, just notice how that's feeling. I'm curious to know if you started work on that. Obviously not. Cool. So it's really, really simple, okay? We need to drink when we're thirsty, eat when we're hungry, go to the toilet when we need to go to the toilet. How many of us hang on during the day? You know, you just get that little job done, you just finish hanging the washing, and actually you needed to go 10 minutes ago. You've got to listen to your body. If you need rest, rest. Yeah? If you wake up on a Monday morning, you don't know if you're going to work, you shouldn't. That was popular.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I mean, what's... Okay. Right, into the shoulder. All right, so I'm producing the sound. I don't decide to make the sound, they make the sound through me. I've got a little man with a hammer and a chisel, and I've got one going, oh, you don't need that in there, you just threw it out. Right, just try that again, Patricia, that arm. Cool, yeah, rest it down, cool. Now, when arthritis comes in, what is the prevailing thought or energy that creates arthritis? Because there is one. So on one level, we've got pesticides coming in that we're breathing in, putting them in on our skin. But on another level, there can be thoughts and feelings that we have that cause arthritis. And usually it's a bit of perfectionism, wanting things just so. Does that sound like it? Oh yes. Oh yes. So yeah, if you don't want arthritis, ladies, you need to not be so perfectionistic. You've got to. Life's too short for housework, isn't it? Right. Give that another try, Patricia. Right, we're getting higher each time, aren't we? It's taking away layers and layers and layers and layers. Now, one thing that's going to be really good for you, and it's not a medicine, you've got to be really, really careful not to prescribe medicines, otherwise I get done. Because only doctors can prescribe medicines. One of the things that would be really good for you is lemon juice in warm water on a morning. Have you ever tried that?
Yes, I used to have lemon juice quite a bit.
Go back to doing that,
Okay.
but put the purple powder in it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lemon juice, warm water, and the purple powder, all right?
Okay.
And that's going to really work wonders for you.
Okay.
Notice I didn't say it will take away your arthritis completely. I said it's going to work wonders for you. I didn't specify in what way. Right, now try moving it.
It just grabs it.
Yep, it's just grabbing there. Cool, and then rest it down. Cool, God bless. All right, surgeon. Okay, so what happens here is there are doctors that work through me, and then there are surgeons. And somebody just requested the surgeon, so we've been working with a doctor. And so for everybody that comes out the front, there'll be very often, sometimes the same surgeon will stay, and the other times they'll switch. It's determined by what's wrong with you. So if you've got arthritis, you want an arthritis expert. If you've got a bad back, you want a back expert. If you've got paraplegia, if you're paraplegic, you want somebody that specialises in paraplegia. Oh, right, okay. Now, what's happening for you in that shoulder? What can you feel happening there?
Just there still.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, cool. Now we will need just one more teaspoonful for Patricia, but a heat teaspoon, because that will start shifting this. Yeah. In a bit, you'll need it a bigger cup, because there won't be enough water there to mix it. So one of those bigger cups. Okay. Alright, sometimes in the body I can sense there's not enough energy there. I just get somebody to take a bit more purple powder. Purple powder feeds a little organelle in your cells called the mitochondria. Every cell in your body has a mitochondria apart from your red blood cells. The mitochondria are the power plants of your cells. So if you're on a really good diet, eating lots of good nutrition, whether or not that nutrition gets into your cells is down to the mitochondria. The mitochondria convert that energy into a kind of energy your cells can use for breathing, respiration, heart, making love, walking around. It's the same energy. Right, and again, Patricia, just try raising that arm. We're getting better each time, getting better each time. So I'm going to do what I need to do, but so that this condition doesn't come back into Patricia, because it's your thoughts and your feelings and your experience of life that have created your current health situation. I bring in heaps of energy, the surgeons bring in heaps of energy. If you're not used to sustaining that energy, you could find a condition came back. purple rice stops it from coming back. In theory. In theory, in many, many, many cases. 9 out of 10. Right, now just remind me where else in the body we need to work, because we've got to work on the shoulder, both hands.
Both hands.
Yeah, just notice how your hands are feeling.
They're not too bad.
Not too bad at the moment? Okay, cool. So, wow, okay, so they're taking some pain out for you. Cool. Right, anybody can learn to heal. I'm just going to give you a little example of what I mean. What I'd like you to do is clap your hands and then rub them briskly. So I'll show you what I mean, like this. Like you're starting a fire. Right, then hold your hands about hip width and notice how your hands feel. Can you feel they're warm and they're tingly? Let them come together a little bit, don't let them touch. Can you feel how as you bring them together that tingling increases? Yeah? Your brain's just joined some dots. So the clapping and the rubbing is a simulation. We simulated the feeling of chi or life force in your body. Now you're actually feeling your own life force. If it's nice and buzzy and tingling, that means you're nicely alive. If there's hardly anything there, your energy's low at the moment. You might have fish and chips for tea. That pizza for tea will do it. Complex carbohydrate food lower our energy. And then we're not so smart then, we'll have a glass of wine or some beer, we'll have some chocolate, we'll have some dessert because our energy's low. Whereas if you've eaten a nice crisp salad for your dinner, you're less likely to have, you know, because you're with it, you've got mental energy. Yeah. Cool. Right, let's give that another go, Patricia.
It's getting there.
It is getting there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, and then if you can pop it down, and I just want you to, I've just got to put some padding in here. You're made of energy, we're all made of energy, and our thoughts and our feelings ripple out. The thoughts and the feelings affect first our physical body, making us feel great or not, and then those thoughts and feelings ripple out into the wider world, affecting how people treat us. Right, now this time I want you to move it up at the front. That's it. Cool, and rest it down. Cool. So little by little, you'll feel like you're wanting to do that. That's the crystalline structures coming away. And by the end of tonight, I reckon you will have full movement in there. Cool. So let's give her a round of applause. Yeah, we'll give you some purple powder and then we'll see how you are at the end.